Nicole here, Kylie Bear, husband behind the camera.
Yo.
Today, prepping 2 of my favorite breakfast food weight loss. Let's get to it, baby. This is awesome. We're prepping breakfast muffins.
Yeah, protein-packed breakfast muffins.
Yep. So this was originally my protein pancake and I turned it into a muffin. I eat the whole thing. It will make 4 muffins. It's only half a cup of oats. So I eat the whole thing. So let's get to it and you'll see. We're gonna do the dry ingredients. We're gonna make oat flour and I'm using a coffee bean grinder. Got this for $20 at Walmart. It's Black & Decker. What I'm gonna do, take large flake oats. You can probably use any kind of oats. I've used several, but for the muffin today, half a cup of large flake oats into the grinder.
You think you could use quick oats or something like that?
Probably. I've used them for the pancake. I've used multiple types of oats. I've only tried large flake in the muffin, so do it at your own risk. Yeah. Okay, now watch this. This is super cool because we're gonna blend all the dry ingredients in the grinder and then you only need 1 bowl.
Whoa.
Pinch of fine sea salt. Little spinch in there. Then we've got some ground cinnamon. And this is to your own preference. So I just do, you know, a pinch-a-rooney like that. Then take some baking powder. And I'm gonna do a teaspoon.
That's the French side for anyone that's mind's being blown right now.
Sorry, baking powder.
And how much a teaspoon?
A teaspoon, yeah. Then pop the top and grind a rooney. Shaker. All right, she's ready to go there. Now, wet ingredients in the bowl. Kyle is gonna say that I love small bowls, so there we go.
Actually, that's a pretty appropriate size for what we're making today.
Whoa.
I'll let you off the hook today.
Whoa, mind blown. Okay, fat-free, plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon. Bang it in there, boys. 1 tablespoon of sugar-free syrup. This one is Mrs. Butterworth's no sugar added.
And we're in Canada, and in Canada, this is the best one you can get, in our opinion. We've tasted them all, and this is one of the best.
Yep.
But our favorite, actually.
It's our favorite, because we've had the Weldon Farms, but this one, it's our favorite. Tastes closer to pancake syrup. Next, I'm adding a tablespoon of sugar-free syrup. This is Jordan's Skinny Syrups, and this is in the flavor Christmas cookie. Anything will work. I've even used 0-calorie sweetener, and I've used anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon of 0-calorie sweetener, depending on how sweet you want it.
This is where you guys can get creative and go nuts. Like, look around your stores. We got this at Marshall's, I believe.
Yes, Marshall's and Winners.
But they have, Jordan Skinny Syrups has tons of flavors. There's also other brands, like, we're not sponsored by Jordan Skinny Syrups. We just like these. And
we like that they put out holiday flavors. So a tablespoon of that. A baking extract will work as well. You just have to play around with the amount because they're a little more powerful than the skinny syrup. You need about a tablespoon for that to flavor. Now we'll add in, so that the Greek yogurt is good protein, but we're gonna add in some more protein, 1 large egg, and a 1/4 cup of egg whites. Oh, it's a brand new one.
Now, we have taste tested this, and you guys are gonna wanna jump out of bed in the morning to eat these. And they do stay very well in the fridge overnight because the flavor just gets more intense.
This is one I made a couple days ago. They taste even better when they've had time to sit in the fridge. I've kept these in the fridge for about 2 days. They're still super tasty and fresh. This one is in the wrapper. However, you lose some of your muffin because they do stick to the wrapper. So today I'm showing you, I just sprayed this muffin tin, 4 muffin tins with cooking spray, and I use the butter flavor to give the muffin a little more flavor when it's cooking. You can do liners, but just know they do stick.
This is why we test in the kitchen first, so that you don't have to make the mistakes that we did.
Yep. So now we're gonna mix up the wet ingredients. Now this is my whole breakfast. Every day I do half a cup of oats when I'm eating like this kind of breakfast. Half a cup of oats, a 1/4 cup of egg whites, and a whole egg. And I use those ingredients to make muffins, pancakes, whatever. So you can make up your own serving size. However, I will eat this whole recipe that I'm making right now for one breakfast.
And we'll leave these recipes in the description below.
Yes. And the muffins, because I'm not putting any fruit and not a whole bunch of yogurt in it, I'll eat the 4 muffins, which makes 4 of these size, alongside half a cup of Greek yogurt with half a cup of berries. So we got this blended up. I just blended it up with a fork until it's pretty well combined. Now we're just simply gonna open the coffee bean grinder up, dump all the dry ingredients into the middle, and I'm going to just slowly combine this, and I'm not gonna really mix it. This is just a slow mixing, folding, whatever you wanna call it, until it's fairly well combined. I have the oven preheating right now at 400 degrees. We're gonna bake them for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. I learned this as a tip. It puffs the muffins up a bit more. Then after 5 minutes, we turn it down to 350 and cook them for another 5 to 7 minutes, depending on your oven. So nice and slow here. This is a Baker Pro Extreme.
And it's fairly quick, even for impatient people like me.
And let me tell you, he's impatient. That's the oven binging.
Hey, I'm doing a lot better with my road rage. I tell you that much.
That is true. That we do must say that. Very true. Okay, so now we have our batter mixed. I enjoy a little bit of healthy fats and a little smidgeroo of treaties in my muffins. So I'll show you. Once the batter is poured into the tin, I'm going to sprinkle 2 teaspoons of these chopped walnuts over the muffins and 2 teaspoons of these stevia sweetened chocolate chips. They will sink to the bottom, but that's like a flavor burst in your mouth, so it's actually really great. So now, let's bring this over here. I am going to take a 1/4 cup and I'm going to scoop a 1/4 cup of batter into each muffin. What do you call that? Tin? Hole? Muffin hole? Muffin tin?
The technical term is muffin hole.
Okay.
I believe in the bakeries in France, they call it muffin holes.
So I just had a little bit of batter left in the bowl, and I just spink into every container. Spank, that means divide in Nicole speak. Oh, just do a little wiper through there. There you go. So now we got 4 muffin guys. We're gonna take a teaspoon, go ba-ding, ba-ding, just like that. And then another teaspoon for these 2 bears. There you go. Then, like my baking terms, now, stevia sweetened chocolate chips. This is Krizda brand. We find these, we're in Canada, for those of you who are new. We find these at our Zehrs grocery store in the health food aisle. So check the health food aisle if you're looking for these. You can also get them on Amazon.
And if you're one of our friends in the States, I'm sure you have much more chocolate chip options with no sugar.
Probably, yeah. So a teaspoon, sping, sping, bing. And then a teaspoon to split between these 2. Da-na-na, na-na. And that, the friends, is a wrap. It's time to cook them.
Yeah.
So, again, 400 degrees for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, turn the oven down to 350 and cook 5 to 7 minutes, depending on your oven. Mine take about 7 minutes after that. Let's do it.
See ya.
Yeah. So, while we're cooking, watch this. If you want to be buds, check us out on Instagram at the Coats, okay?
Yeah.
Also, you want a cool Fight Fruit shirt?
I do.
You want to be cool like us?
Yeah.
Check out the link below, Teespring, to get your Fight Fruit gear. We got long sleeve shirts, we got hoodies, we even got tank tops in different.
Whoa.
Oh, I double Fight Fruited it.
That was a cool trick.
Also, if you love these videos, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. You don't want to cry when you found out you missed one.
No.
Before I get into my world famous Nick Muffin, I just wanted to say one quick thing. This breakfast prep is important because through our weight loss journey, Kyle and I realized that eating breakfast was really important for weight loss. We learned that we needed to eat breakfast every day to set our day up for success. If we skipped breakfast, we tended to not do as well throughout the day, and then we would find it would set us back.
And because you are eating less, you do want to have the most bang for your buck in your breakfast. So a really healthy breakfast that's going to stay with you and keep you full for long was really and is still really important for us.
And we have lost 130 pounds each. And we definitely learned breakfast is super important. We needed tasty, portioned, healthy meals that we look forward to eating. Without further ado, let's move on. This is my, okay, that other one is really good. It's one of my favorites, but this is my current favorite. It's my own version of an egg muffin, but a loving subscriber lovingly titled it the Nick Muffin, and I love it. So, here's the Nick Muffin for you. Coming at ya, strong.
World famous.
First, we're gonna start with a Wonder Bread English muffin. I specifically choose the Wonder Bread because I found they have the lowest carbs. They have 23 grams of carbs for one muffin, which is really quite good. These are whole grain or whole wheat, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to use one of these. I freeze them so that they stay fresh. So I'm going to defrost this for 20 seconds in the microwave and then toast it. Let's do it. Preheat my pan, but a medium-sized pan. I'm going to spray it with the same butter-flavored cooking spray I used for the muffins. And I'm going to preheat it on medium. Got my spatula. I saved the paper towel that I used to defrost my English muffin in for the egg. I place it there when it's cooked to cool it down before I fold it up. Look at these! Check them out, dudes!
They came out nice.
Yeah, see the puffage? The puffage is because you bake them at a really high temperature for 5 minutes. I learned that about making bakery-style muffins on the internet.
What's that?
Alright, let's go. Muffin. Egg muffin. While the pan is preheating, we're gonna make our egg mixture. 1/4 cup of egg whites in the pot.
But the bowl.
The pot bowl. Here we go. 1 large egg.
And this is a separate day's breakfast, correct?
Yes. I switch it up. So sometimes I'll use the muffin recipe. Sometimes I'll make a pancake out of the muffin recipe. Sometimes I'll do this. Changing it up also keeps us looking forward to our breakfast and keeps us on track.
Yeah.
Now, a smidge of sea salt, again, the fine sea salt. Spink it in to your taste, and then fluff it up. Now, I find the egg turns out really fluffy when I froth it up like this.
Another pro tip.
You gotta do the egg dance.
I don't know why I laughed that hard. That wasn't funny.
It's because I'm hilarious. Now we're gonna go bing this in. Let's do it.
Hey, look who came for a visit.
Hi, dude. Only coming when the food's here, huh?
Yep.
All right, in it goes. Oh, sorry. Scraping their ears.
People don't need ears, it's fine.
Sorry about that, dude. All right, so now I'm gonna cook it till it sets, flip it, and cook for another few seconds.
No pepper?
Pepper is for weirdos, like Kyle. And the pièce. Oh, my toasty's done. Hold on. Okay, the English muffin is out of the toaster. I now like to take the pièce de résistance. These fat-free cheese slices by Black Diamond. I'm sure you can find any brand. I use one. I take it, peel it while the English muffin is warm so that it melts a little bit.
Whoa.
So I place it there and let it melt while my egg is cooking. All right, I'm just popping my muffins in a container. Got these at Walmart. I think you get about 10 of them for like $3. Going to cool it off and then put it in the fridge overnight and eat that for breakfast tomorrow morning. And then, once this baby's done, put it in the freezer and microwave it when I'm ready to eat that for breakfast for 30 seconds. All right, so once it is set on this side, I'm gonna flip it to the other side in a 1, 2, and 3.
Whoa.
See how fluffy it makes it? Okay, so I just cook it on the other side for a few seconds because it's already set. I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna slide it out onto the paper towel to cool for a few seconds so I don't burn my fingers, and then I'm gonna make the muffin. And action. All right, so this is what I do once it's a bit cool. I fold like this, and like that.
Boom.
Doo-doo. And there you go, baby.
Looking good.
The world famous Nick Muffin coming at you. Okay, so there you go. 2 separate breakfasts. Again, you know, make the portion sizes to what works for you. I will eat all 4 of these muffins for 1 breakfast, along with yogurt and berries. And I eat this on a separate day for a whole different breakfast. So, the friends, I hope you enjoyed this. 2 separate breakfasts for weight loss that you can prep super quick. Sometimes I actually do it in the morning, the day of, because they're so quick. Literally you need about 15-20 minutes to prep and bake the muffins, and less for the muffin.
And what you could do is what we do sometimes, you could make like double or triple of these each, and then each day of the week switch off and you have a cool breakfast each day.
Yes, and I do freeze both. So I'll put them in containers, I'll wrap the muffins up, throw them in the freezer, pull them out either the night before or the morning of, and just microwave it if I didn't thaw it overnight. I'll just heat it up for 15, 20, sometimes 30 seconds, and you're good to go. So, quick, tasty, simple, great breakfasts for weight loss. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or what?
Or what?
I'll tell ya, the scary oven mitt puppet of doom. He's gonna eat all the breakfast.
You didn't have a lot of friends growing up, did you?
That's my answer.
I'll take that as I'm right.
And also, Get the double shirted. Fight through it, double shirts of doom. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Colette's up.
Ah, hey, where'd you go?
On the floor.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.